Hello all and welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the prime big deal days of October 2025, a digital book haul. So there were two Kobo books I got, because Kobo also had a sale, and that was Trouble is Brewing and Murder on Tap, both by Ellie Alexander. Trouble is Brewing is a book in the Bake Shop Mystery Series, and Murder on Tap is one of her On Tap Mystery Series books. So those are the two I got on Kobo. I did get one on Audible that was Make Me Commissioner by Jane Levy. I know what's wrong with baseball and how to fix it. So those are the rest of them I got on Kindle, and there's a boatload. Alright, so let's take a look. We're going to go in order of which they show up. Star Trek Enterprise, the Romulan War. That's by Christopher L. Bennett. Or no, that's by Michael A. Martin, sorry. Michael A. Martin. Then we have Star Trek The More Things Change by Scott Petrin. Then we have Andrew J. Robinson's Star Trek Deep Space Nine, A Stitch in Time. Then we have Star Trek The Original Series, Child of the World by Greg Cox. Then we have Star Trek The Original Series, Troublesome Minds by Steve Colander, it looks like. Then we have John Sanford's Judgment Prey. Then we had Jeffrey Deaver's The Kill Room, that is a Lincoln Rhyme novel. Judgment Prey is, of course, a Prey series book, a Lucas Davenport series book. Then we have Star Trek what is that called? Star Trek Hang on, the app crashed on me. I gotta reopen it the hard way because the app crashed. Star Trek The Empty Prophecy by, or The Empty Effect, and that is by Vonda N. McIntyre. Then we have Star Trek Seasons of Light and Darkness by Michael A. Martin again. Then we have Star Trek The Next Generation. And I can't read what the title is, for God's sake. That is lame. They gotta fix their app. It is Star Trek. I cannot read what that says. Star Trek The Next Generation Ghost Ship. Star Trek The Next Generation Ghost Ship is the next book, and that is by Diane Carey. Then we have Star Trek The Next Generation Genesis Wave, Book 1 by, or Book 3 by John Vornault. Also Book 2 by John Vornault. Star Trek Genesis Wave, Book 2 by John Vornault. I already had Book 1 on tap. Then we've got Star Trek Enterprise, The Romulan War. Book 3 by Michael A. Martin. Then we have Star Trek The Articles of Confederation. That's by Keith R.A.D. Candido. Then we have Star Trek The Next Generation Strike Zone by Peter David. Then I have 3 Days, 9 Months, 27 Years by John Scalzi. Then we have What She Saw by Mary Burton. Then we have Star Trek Myriad Universe by Keith R.A.D. Candido et al. And then Star Trek Myriad Universe by again. So I have all three of the Myriad Universe trilogy. They're all three by Keith R.A.D. Candido, Peter David, and Michael A. Martin. Those are the three that they're by. Then we have Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Asylum by Una McCormick, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds, The High Country by Una McCormick again. Then I got Sue Grafton's S is for Silence. Then these next three and the last three are a trilogy. It's the Salvage trilogy. It's a Kindle trilogy. It's independent author that does science fiction, and they're all by Charles Hoyt. And they're called the Salvage trilogy. They do have subtitles, but I'm not going to go into them. So let's get that on and pumping. We've got the Salvage trilogy. That's 3 books. We've got S's for Silence. That's 4. The 2 Star Trek Strange New World books, 5, 6. The Myriad trilogy, 7, 8, 9. What She Saw, 10. 3 Days, 9 Months, 27 Years. That's 11. Star Trek Strike Zone. That's 12. Star Trek Articles of Confederation. That's 13. Star Trek The Romulan War Book 3. That's 14. The Genesis Wave Book 2 and 3. That's 16. Then The Kill Room by Jeffrey Deaver, and Judgment Prey by John Sanford. That's 18. Then Star Trek Troublesome Minds. That's 19. And then Star Trek Child of Two Worlds. That's 20. Then A Stitch in Time. That's 21. Then we have, I'm going to drop my phone, we have The More Things Change, that's 21. Star Trek Romp, and it closed again, good lord. Star Trek Ghost Ship, that's 22. Star Trek Seasons of Light and Dark, 23. Star Trek The Romulan War Book 1, that's 24. And then, of course, Star Trek Strange New Prophecies, or what's that called? The Entropy Effect. That's 25, so 27, or no, 28 in total. So this should get me through the holiday break of when we're not having work over most of December and about a quarter of November too. So that'll be on and popping. That is what it is. So, with that, that is a huge, huge haul. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of those books. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to, what you would like to see me read and review first here on this channel. Let me know that in the comments down below. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you picked up any good Prime Day deals, October Prime Big Day deals for Kindle books or physical books. Let me know that in the comments down below. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please go out and have some fun, read a good book. I'll see you again soon. And peace.